Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is something a lot of people are curious about, but very few actually understand. We're diving deep into nightlife in China, and trust me, it's not what you think. From high-end luxury clubs to underground party scenes, from social behavior to hidden rules, and even the reality behind prostitution and nightlife economics. We're breaking it all down. So if you've ever wondered what really happens after dark in China, stay with me, because this is going to surprise you. China's nightlife, not what you expect. When people think about China, they usually imagine strict rules, surveillance, and a very controlled society. But here's the truth. China's nightlife, especially in cities like Shanghai, Beijing, and Shenzhen, is incredibly modern, fast-paced, and sometimes even wild. You've got luxury rooftop clubs overlooking massive skylines, underground bars hidden behind unmarked doors, and high-energy dance floors playing everything from EDM to hip-hop. In places like Shanghai, some clubs feel like you've stepped into New York or Las Vegas. Super polished, high-tech lighting, and a strong international vibe. At the same time, you'll also find smaller, local spots that are more low-key, where the atmosphere feels more intimate and uniquely Chinese. But at the same time, everything operates under strict invisible boundaries. That's the first thing you need to understand. Backhand index pointing right. China's nightlife is fun, but controlled. There are cameras everywhere. Security is tight. And clubs follow rules more strictly than in the West. Even things like music, operating hours, and crowd behavior are often monitored. Some clubs close earlier than you'd expect, and if something feels too out of line, it can get shut down quickly. So while the energy feels exciting and free, there's always a structure behind it keeping everything in check. So while it feels free, it's actually very structured. How girls behave in China's clubs. Now let's talk about something a lot of people are curious about. How do women actually behave in Chinese clubs? First off, throw away the stereotypes. What you might expect is probably not what you'll see. In most clubs, especially in cities like Shanghai and Beijing, women usually show up looking very put together, stylish outfits, makeup on point, and a strong sense of presentation. But behavior-wise, they tend to be more reserved compared to Western club culture, at least at the beginning of the night. You'll notice that most girls come in groups. They stick with their friends, they dance within their circle, and they're not immediately open to random conversations. It's not like in some Western clubs where people easily mix. Here, social interaction is a bit more controlled and intentional. Now here's where it gets interesting. There's a strong social and status element in the club scene. In higher-end places, who you are, and more importantly, what you represent, matters a lot. VIP tables, expensive bottles, and visible wealth naturally attract attention. So interactions aren't always just about personality, they're often influenced by lifestyle and status. At the same time, a lot of women aren't there just to party. Some are there to network, meet new people, or even build a certain image, especially in a social media-driven environment where apps like Douyin play a big role. Being seen in the right place with the right crowd can matter. But don't get it twisted, this isn't everyone. You'll also find plenty of girls who are just there to have a good time. University students blowing off steam, young professionals relaxing after a long week, or just friends enjoying music and dancing. As the night goes on and people get more comfortable, the vibe usually loosens up and you'll see more energy on the dance floor. So overall, the behavior is a mix of confidence, awareness, and social strategy. It's not overly wild, not overly closed. It sits somewhere in the middle, shaped by culture, environment, and the modern lifestyle in China. How much does nightlife cost in China? Now let's talk money, because this is where things get serious. China's nightlife can be cheap or insanely expensive depending on where you go. Basic club costs. Entry, $0 to $20. Many places are free. Drinks, $5 to $15. Beer, often cheaper than in the US. So yeah, you can party on a budget. In fact, in some local clubs or bars, especially outside the most expensive areas of cities like Shanghai or Beijing, you might spend less than you would on a regular night out in the US. Some places even offer drink deals or promotions early in the night to bring people in, so if you time it right, it can be pretty affordable. But VIP culture, this is the real game. If you step into high-end clubs in cities like Shanghai, a VIP table can cost $300 to $2,000 plus per night. Bottles can go from $100 to $1,000 plus. And here's the key. VIP tables are not just about drinking, they're about status. People aren't just paying for alcohol, they're paying for visibility, positioning, and experience. The table location, the number of bottles, even the way it's presented with lights and staff, it's all part of the show. In some clubs, staff will literally bring out bottles with sparklers just to create attention. So nightlife in China is very hierarchical. You're either just another guest, the center of attention. And one more thing, everything is super digital. Payments are usually done through apps like WeChat, so even spending money feels fast and seamless. You don't really feel the cash leaving your hand, which honestly makes it easier to spend more than you planned. So yeah, you can go cheap, but if you step into that VIP world, things escalate very quickly. The reality of prostitution in China. Now let's address a sensitive but important topic. Prostitution in China is officially illegal. Like many countries, it still exists, just in a more hidden and controlled way. It's often found in massage parlors, karaoke bars, KTV lounges, some underground networks. But here's the difference compared to other countries. It's highly monitored. Police crackdowns happen regularly. It operates quietly, not openly. In many cities, including places like Shanghai and Shenzhen, authorities keep a close eye on nightlife-related businesses. That means these activities don't happen out in the open, and anything suspicious can lead to sudden inspections or shutdowns. So what exists is usually very discreet, often hidden behind legitimate-looking businesses. In fact, if you're a tourist, you should be extremely careful. China has strict laws, and involvement in illegal activities can lead to detention, deportation, and enforcement is not something to take lightly. There are real consequences, and foreigners are not given special treatment in these situations. Even being in the wrong place at the wrong time can create serious problems. So while the industry exists, it's not something openly visible in mainstream nightlife. And most regular clubs have nothing to do with it. That's an important point. If you're going out to normal clubs, bars, or lounges in China, what you're experiencing is just standard nightlife, not anything illegal. The two are generally separate worlds. Strange and surprising facts about China's nightlife. Now this is where things get really interesting. Here are some facts that most people don't know. 1. Clubs can shut down suddenly. Because of regulations, some clubs can be closed overnight. One day it's packed, the next day it's gone. This usually happens because of licensing issues, policy changes, or inspections. So the nightlife scene in cities like Shanghai can change really fast. A popular spot today might not even exist a few months later. 2. Everything is digital. In China, nightlife is deeply connected to apps like WeChat. You don't use cash. You pay with your phone, book tables via apps, even connect with people digitally. A lot of clubs also promote events through social media, and sometimes entry or reservations are handled online before you even arrive. It's all smooth, fast, and very tech-driven. 3. Table culture is strong. Unlike Western clubs where people move around, in China, people often stay at their table. Socializing happens within controlled groups. You'll notice that most people don't just walk up to strangers. Instead, interactions usually happen through introductions or shared groups. The table becomes your zone, and everything kind of revolves around it. 4. KTV is bigger than clubs. KTV, karaoke lounges, are huge in China. Many people prefer private rooms, singing, drinking with friends, over loud dance floors. And honestly, this is a big part of the culture. In cities like Beijing, KTV is where a lot of real social bonding happens. Birthdays, business meetups, even casual hangouts. 5. Surveillance is everywhere. Even in nightlife environments, security cameras are present. This creates a unique vibe. You're partying, but you're also being watched. It's normal in China, and people are used to it, but for foreigners, it can feel a bit different at first. It also explains why behavior in clubs tends to stay within certain limits. 6. Foreigners get attention. In many clubs, foreigners stand out. Sometimes this leads to more social interaction, curiosity, special treatment, but it can also feel a bit overwhelming. In some places, being a foreigner can even get you easier entry or invitations to tables, but at the same time, people might be watching you more closely just out of curiosity. So yeah, China's nightlife isn't just about music and dancing, it's full of little details and cultural differences that make the whole experience feel completely unique. The social reality behind the nightlife. Here's something deeper most people don't talk about. China's nightlife reflects its society. It shows rapid economic growth, rising wealth inequality, a strong focus on status and image. When you step into clubs in cities like Shanghai or Beijing, you're not just seeing people having fun, you're actually seeing a snapshot of modern Chinese society. You've got young entrepreneurs, influencers, office workers, and students all in the same space, but not necessarily on the same level. The differences in lifestyle and income are very visible, especially in high-end venues. Young people in China today are living between two worlds: traditional expectations, modern global influence. On one side, there are still strong cultural values around family, discipline, and social behavior. On the other side, there's a growing influence from global trends, music, fashion, and social media that's shaping how people express themselves, especially at night. And nightlife becomes the place where these two worlds meet. You'll see conservative behavior mixed with bold expression, luxury right next to simplicity, freedom, but within limits. People might look very expressive in the club, dancing, dressing confidently, enjoying the moment. But at the same time, there's always an awareness of boundaries, reputation, and social image. That balance is something you feel throughout the night. And honestly, that's what makes China's nightlife so unique. It's not just about partying, it's about identity, ambition, and navigating a fast-changing society. So yeah, China's nightlife is not just about partying. It's a mix of culture, money, social dynamics, and hidden rules. And honestly, it's one of the most unique nightlife scenes in the world. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to hit that like button, because it really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more deep, real-world content like this. Drop a comment below. What country should we explore next? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Before you go, I just want to remind you, I've got several other videos on this channel that I know you'll find really useful, so make sure you go check those out next. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, because every single like helps this video reach more people just like you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.